So I made.
Hi guys.
Hello everyone.
Welcome back. It's been a while.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We took a little break.
Little break. We all went on holiday.
Hiatus.
Yeah.
Hiatus.
Nah.
Kiran's gotten bigger now.
Yeah.
And taller.
Mate.
Ready for Thailand.
Way wider.
Yeah, he's bulking for 3 weeks straight.
10,000
10,000 calorie diet.
10,000 calorie challenge.
Yeah. So I made a TikTok. Back on TikTok. Made sure that all the logos were covering so they can't get me in trouble again. And yeah. No, I saw someone make a video. It was like with the same time.
Yeah.
I mean the same sound. It was like
What's the sound from?
it was Spanian. Do you know Spanian?
No,
Yeah,
the Spanian.
Yeah, it was Spanian.
Have you seen him running through like Colombia or something?
Yeah, he was getting
Bro.
caught by the
Well,
military.
why do you sound so sad? What was that clip from?
Oh, he was. You know, Cambodia, how they had like the massacre or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like talking about like how the children got massacred.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, he's like,
It's so sad, bro.
yeah, it's like it's so sad, lad. It's putrid.
lad is so sad, bro.
Yeah,
So sad.
but I saw someone make a TikTok where it was like, oh, I have to pay like $60 for a vape. Like, it's so sad.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, what if I made one where I have to sell vapes?
Yeah, no.
Took me like 7 seconds to film, one take, and it just like blew up.
One take wonder.
And it just blew up. What was that?
I heard someone.
No.
Nah, you're tripping.
You are tripping.
I'm tripping. What the hell?
You're working too hard, man.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
People knocking on my door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
sorry.
just took me like one take to film. And then like, I saw it was like, normally when I post a video, it's like pretty slow at the beginning.
Yeah.
You got millions
then-
of views straight away.
Literally within the first hour, it's on like 30K.
What?
God
Yeah.
Damn.
And like, it was just kept going. And then within a day, got a mil. This was like my other video that I posted. This is my
Yeah.
second video over
Yeah.
1 mil views.
You made for TikTok.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you remember the other one? The Brother one?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But that one is gone. But yeah, this is my second video. But this
Posted
one,
another one as well.
yeah, I posted one yesterday, but it's like back to normal now. I think
Mm.
you just get lucky. If,
I was talking to Britt the other day. I was like, dude, you make a lot from TikTok. And then she was like, apparently Australians don't get paid for TikTok.
Australia, we don't
Yeah.
get creator funds.
Why's that?
I'm not sure. I think it's because Australia's not part of the creator fund program.
Oh.
Yeah,
You don't
so
get paid.
What?
Which
Ah.
it's
Yeah,
just
so I-
publicity, which is good though.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
more like Australians make money from sponsors.
Promos, ads.
Yeah, promos and ads.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to grow the TikTok to a point where like companies want to.
Yeah.
Like-
That explains like all the people that are like on TikTok and
Yeah.
they're just it's like, oh, this is a promo sponsored ad, and they're just like, hey, have you tried this new
Oh,
toothpaste?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen all the raid ones?
Yeah.
I've just played this new game.
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends.
So you can only make money doing promos.
Do you really like
on
playing a
social.
game where you can level up your characters?
But I wouldn't. I think if I was to promote something, I would only do it if I actually believe in the product. Because I don't want to be those like sellout
Yeah.
people. So
Because yeah, clap back if
yeah,
you start like promoting something and then people start calling you out. They're like,
Yeah.
this is shit.
yeah. I don't want to. I just want people.
Yeah.
to
Change.
That would suck. You're a
Yeah.
sellout.
I don't want to lose credibility. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
So like, yeah, I'll just try to grow the TikTok again. But it's like hard. Like, I have like ideas, but I just can't be fucked. Like, I'm on my lunch break and I eat, and I'm like, oh, CBA. Yeah, and also like, even though I'm my own entity now, like I don't have company logo, but
Yeah, you're not affiliated with any company,
Yeah.
is what you said.
But also like, I still don't want to get in trouble because I'm still filming inside their pharmacy.
Yeah, yeah.
And if they can technically get me in trouble because they did tell me not to film in the pharmacy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right, no.
That's normal. What if I just film it?
Just get like a piece
Yeah.
of tape. Cover it for the
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Yo, guy's butt naked.
guy's naked.
I keep all the tags on my clothes.
Yeah, smart.
Tuck it in your arm sleeve or?
Oh my god.
Jesus. Just wait for that bench squat.
I just
That
like
was the
sit
old
on the pin.
Yeah.
Alright. So there's a bunch of videos. You want to do them this one or
We do the next one.
Next one.
You wanna do the next one? Yeah.
This one we just catch up.
I saw a bunch of I've been watching a lot of. There's this new TikTok duo. It's like this dumb guy and this hella smart guy, and they just chat. Do you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
bro, he
What's his name?
annoys me so
It's so funny
much.
though. I
He
can't remember
annoys
his
me
name.
so much.
It's probably on all
It's
my
like it's just them shouting.
Yourself stuck in a black
Yeah, and he's like, are fish animals? He's like,
Yeah.
fish is not an animal, bro.
Yeah,
Fish is not an animal.
Oh,
It's like, bro, fish
so
is an
funny.
animal. Like, what is a fish? It's like, fish is a fish. It's like, bro, no, fish is an animal. It's like, nah,
This
bro.
guy.
He
Oh yeah, this video is fun.
I'm saying air conditioning, touch screen on a phone. Like think about. See, I'm different than a lot of people. You went to like technology.
That guy's a smart guy, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
He's a dumb guy.
Oh.
Cool. How about the that made a doorknob? You know what I mean?
Dude, they're so funny. I'm seeing like all their clips now.
Rain rot.
Yeah.
Straight rain rot. All right.
I don't even know their podcast. I just see them on random TikTok.
Yeah.
But nah.
This is the first time I bought something like everything kind of fits me.
Yeah, show us the fit guy.
In the camera.
In the camera.
Wait.
What did you just buy?
Bought these shorts.
Represent.
Too expensive. I bought this.
How many represents are in the room right now?
Yeah, dude, we're like ambassadors now.
Brand
I've got nothing represent.
I've got nothing to.
I've never bought from the site. Don't know who they are.
Adam Hill doesn't have a towel.
I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't know where they
the
come from.
accessories.
Oh, actually, no, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Gold
Yeah, I do.
membership.
I just reached gold.
Shit. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys look good.
Still working?
Is it frozen? No, we're just all still.
You guys just stop moving. Okay.
Okay, now I have a question that I saw from the podcast.
Mhm.
So you
You
know how
someone asked us the question?
no from their podcast, but they didn't answer because the TikTok clip cut off. So you know how you everyone always associates colors with school subjects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What color? Wait, don't say the answer though. What color do you associate with each of these subjects?
Oh, easy.
So the first one we'll do is English,
Mm.
and we'll all say on the count of 3.
Oh shit.
So you know how,
This is hard.
what color? You know what I mean? Like
I don't think I've ever thought about this before.
Really?
but
really? I reckon we all have the same answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
For English?
For
English.
I don't think I have the same.
I have.
I don't
Oh, I do 2 colors,
Are we
but
what's
doing
the
like
main
primary
one?
colours mainly?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Just
Yeah.
like
Okay.
you can say
Because
anything.
I'm not.
Just don't say
don't
like
pull out any fucking shit like mauve or
amber.
anything.
Yeah,
Lilac.
Yeah. Like
Grey.
indigo, mahogany.
Nah.
Just your basic colors.
Okay.
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 Okay, so
You
English.
go- like you go to Woolworths, you go to Office Works, you get like the 4-pack of like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's all the colors on the book, and you have to write the subject
Oh,
next
I
to
see
it.
what
Right,
you
we'll,
mean
we'll
now.
pick from. We'll offer 5 colors.
Okay.
So you have
Uh,
purple, red,
Okay, yep.
blue, yellow, green.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Again, scissors and then put this.
Yeah, top drawer.
No, it's a bit afterwards.
Okay, ready?
Alright, for English.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Blue.
Red.
Red.
No way.
I said red.
Red.
I
Can we,
said red
can we all
too.
agree that
Oh,
green is
Yeah. Red.
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
Red.
Really?
Yeah, nice.
It's blue.
It's blue.
No,
English
no,
is
no, no,
blue.
Nah.
No.
I took it as like red is always the first one in the
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like I always used to do English as the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
English
I
is
know.
red.
All right. Maths.
3, 2.
Wait,
1.
everyone got an answer?
We have to be skewed now.
Yeah.
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 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Blue.
Blue.
Oh, God.
Nah, it's
No,
blue.
it's blue.
Nah,
It's red.
It's red. Okay. Maths is
Nah,
red.
Nah,
Red,
maths is blue every day of
Maths
the week.
is red.
Nah, maths is blue
Full
every day of the
stop.
week.
But maths and English always have to be like the opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling you
The
now,
two
maths is
extremes.
blue.
Oh, yeah, it's like Asians versus.
What?
Maths is blue. If you're doing red, you're wrong.
What?
No.
There's no right answer, but you are wrong.
Yeah, I can't explain why. but
Yeah, I don't know
it
why.
just-
It's just
it
like
Alright.
It
just like-
is.
multiplication plus science is still blue.
Yeah, science
Okay,
is
Science?
English.
Science is
Yeah.
Surely, right?
Yeah.
3,
No.
2, 1.
Green.
All right.
Yeah, science always.
Thank God. You're
Okay, I was
something. Jesus.
Thank
But why,
God.
but why do we have colors?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is there like a reason for this?
Probably psychologically, like thinking.
Well, I think science is green because like bacteria. And
Yeah,
Green,
bacteria,
green,
green.
human
nature,
biology.
like human
yeah.
bio, like even though human bio is probably like red.
Yeah. I don't know. I associate with
Yeah,
science.
it's just
with green.
science is just green.
What's another? Oh,
Mm.
history.
Oh shit.
Oh, I never did history.
History.
But if I had to,
Everyone got one?
yeah,
well,
sure.
yeah.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Yellow.
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 Yeah, yellow.
Yellow. No,
Oh, okay.
no, no, no.
Yellow would always be the other.
Yellow is
Yeah,
like
yellow
the
is
miscellaneous.
Yeah, miscellaneous
Miscellaneous.
subjects.
Yellow's the one that you
Yeah.
don't pursue if
yeah,
you want the career.
Well,
Yeah,
it could
yeah.
depend on the school, but for me, I had religion.
Oh. Oh.
And that for me, like, hands down, is purple.
Oh, like Haas is
Yeah.
like purple.
Oh,
yeah, actually,
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Has
Yeah.
could
Yellow
be yellow
history.
and then-
Yeah.
It's like
history
my
and
age.
social sciences.
yeah.
Yeah, but it used to be SOSFA.
So yeah, that was our
Studies
society
of-
environment.
Ours was
Oh, I
religion.
was studies of social.
Hold on. So, did you guys all go to a high school where you had to mandatorily do religion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What? Even
right.
your high school?
Is your school religious?
Dude, I would be pissed if I
What
paid.
what entity though? Like, is it
What
Catholic
entity?
or?
What
You
propriety
reckon I paid
limited
attention in religion class?
Hold on, but like, I would
Yeah,
be
it's
pissed.
still-
if I was
No
paying-
idea.
if I was paying in private school like fees, and my kid was like mandatorily. Is that
Okay,
word mandatory?
Yeah.
It's only up to like year 9, I think.
Mandatory.
Yeah, it's mandatory to do religion.
but the thing is, right? I feel like, well, at my school at least, religion wasn't just like, oh, you're learning about Christianity every single day. Like, it would be like you learn about
You don't have God in
Islam,
your heart.
Buddhism.
Ah.
So that's why I
it's
feel
like
like-
all of them.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's why I feel
okay.
like I have a like a decent understanding of like multiple
Yeah.
religions.
I think I'd
religious
prefer
background.
that. I would prefer
Yeah.
that as
Yeah.
opposed to
Because I don't think it's like it's not like oh Bible study every fucking.
Mm.
It was like one semester was like oh you learn about Buddhism, so I think it made or our school at least more
That's kind of cool.
multicultural.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We did that till
Yeah.
year 6, and then you just whichever one.
But
the school
you're
was.
Oh, we gotta bleep that.
Oh yeah.
okay. You went to a school where
The
two
three
pedophile-
two pedophile teachers.
you went to a school where there's quite a large diversity of religion.
Yeah.
So I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just found out your school was a music school.
Oh yeah, it's music. That's because our old principal was like
What does that mean?
heavy on the music.
Oh.
You know how like some schools are like oh we focus on basketball.
All right, what music do you play?
Bitches.
What?
He plays a skin flute.
The skin flute.
Oh no!
I make him sing, bro.
Oh fuck!
I'm-
You didn't
I'm like-
think about it. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Dad's a trumpet
Think
man.
about it.
Yeah.
No, but our school, like, I remember it was like back in like in our lower when I was in like year 8 or something, and we had like a big budget we could have spent on something, and everyone was like, "Oh, pool."
As in pull the
Like
table or
no,
pull
like
the swim?
we can build a swimming pool.
Ah, okay,
and
yeah.
then our principal decided on like a multi-million-dollar organ for the, for the chapel.
Oh, one of those like huge.
Yeah, like the
Nice.
huge like vampire
Yeah.
like. It was like huge. It was like built into the chapel.
Yeah.
Like it was cool, but
Yeah.
like it was like everyone was like, "Oh, what a waste of money."
Yeah.
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 What's the best like school amenity that a school could offer? You reckon?
A pool.
Yeah.
pool?
A pool,
Pool,
I
I
think.
Fuck no, bro. You
Nah.
barely use
I,
the
yeah,
pool.
I hate it.
No, I don't.
Well, it depends on. Oh, yeah. Okay.
A pool would be nice for a home amenity, but I don't reckon for a school.
You don't reckon? Because we have to
Self-serving
fucking
canteen.
drive,
Oh,
take the
yeah,
bus to
canteen.
Malga
Yeah.
A
swimming
good
pool.
canteen can
Good
make
canteen.
a school.
All right, so to say this,
Good canteen.
you're at a new school, and you're one of the first students there.
Yeah.
The school only has classes, and they're like, all right, we can get one amenity built this year. What would you like it to be? What are you voting for?
I reckon it needs to be like a really nice library. Nerd.
I know your ass wasn't in there, bro.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
He was not.
You weren't in the
problem with my
library.
library.
He's a
at-
fake.
At my high school was that there was actually not enough tables, so
Ah.
kids would start
You just needed a bit.
like revising.
You
and,
gotta-
like,
There is no way you chose library over like a basketball court,
Dude,
a
no,
canteen,
okay, but like,
tennis court.
Think about it. Think about like when you were in uni, right? You would always be trying to find a nice library, and then when exams came around, you would.
Well, that's
Because it
because,
was a
But that's
brand new
it-
library.
but that's
So
because
the
the university
bar.
doesn't have a pool, bro.
Mm.
Well, if maybe we had a good library in high school, I would have come out such a drop kick.
Nah, bro. You were probably beating up the kids in the library, making them do your homework.
No.
There's probably kids who work there, and you're like,
No, okay.
Fucking nerd.
All right, fine. If I was
That's
being
why you
honest,
liked it.
if I was being honest, probably a nice gym.
Oh,
gym we
yeah,
call it.
gym. A
Yeah.
Gyms,
gymnasium.
like nice courts.
I think a good gymnasium.
I'm with Adam. I'm canteen all the way. I reckon.
Yeah,
Like a
and
nice
canteen.
canteen.
Yeah.
It's because you're a chubby bunny, bro.
Yeah.
But
When
then
I-
you
yeah.
gotta think about the prices would have gone up though, because our canteen used to be so cheap, and then built a nice one, and it was like $6 for recess, and then like 15 for lunch.
Really? Damn. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you guys getting?
Yeah. Well, my sister. Well, back when I was in high school, it was like if you had $10, you could eat for
You
recess
could-
and
you could
lunch.
feed
Yeah.
your
But now,
friends.
when it was my sister, it was like, yeah, you have to pay like
Yeah.
$20.
That's true.
So
actually.
Because the
For
food
like-
increased, but
Yeah.
For our school,
Food's
we
the
had the
same.
stereotypical canteen. So you get like sausage rolls,
Mm.
j- jaffles,
Oh, like toasty
like the
things?
toasty things.
yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't have that.
All
We
those
didn't
kind of
have
We just had
things.
regular
no,
toasties,
we
man.
just,
Yeah.
no.
And then a actual food company took over our canteen,
Mm.
and it was like the branding was like all black and everything. All the canteen boxes that they sold in were all black and everything.
Damn, what the
Cutlery
hell?
was black,
Right.
and then they started doing like lamb shanks.
What the
What the
hell?
fuck?
Yeah, like 3 pieces of lamb shank and like fried rice.
Dude,
That's
they
what
hate
I'm
beef,
talking
yeah.
about. That's
But
what I
it's,
wanted.
it's too expensive though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
Looking back, it wasn't, but it was like $9.
What
and
was
I was
it?
like,
I don't
nah.
Is that
Yeah.
is
It
that
is
natural
expensive.
inflation?
For
though?
school?
For
Yeah.
high school.
Was that
Yeah.
natural? Because like when I started,
Yeah.
like you get a sausage roll for like $1.50.
What?
no, that was like
Really?
a party pie.
To be fair,
Yeah, a mini
$3.
party.
Sausage
Yeah.
roll maybe $3.
Yeah.
Buying
back,
$3.
back in the when I think when I first started like year 4.
Back in the
Sausage
day.
rolls
Yeah,
$1.50.
sausage rolls $1.50.
How much was a party pie then? $1.
Probably like 50 cents.
Did your school ever offer?
But it's like one party pie.
Yeah, like a single.
Yeah.
You could get like you could go to the canteen if you had you could go to school for $5 and you would be set. But then
Full.
we renovated the canteen and it was like a full like not like a self-service. It was still like a cashier.
Mm.
But you like
could-
go and take it.
Yeah, but like the mums would come in every morning and make like I don't know 50 butter chickens. It was fire. But then you're looking at like $8 for the time.
That's a
If-
lot.
if it was
As a
now,
kid, yeah.
If I had an $8 butter chicken, I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Yum.
But,
But
now,
as a school kid,
yeah.
asking your mum for $8,
yeah,
Yeah.
$8, you're like,
That's
you
a
are
lot of loose
mad, bro.
coins.
Every
Like-
day as well.
Yeah.
But the amount of guys would just come through and steal shit. It was like,
Oh, really?
which
Oh,
was
was
so easy.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because at my school there was no stealing in
Oh,
the
really?
canteens. But I talked to all my other
Yeah.
mates, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, I used to walk out with this in my pocket. Like,
Yeah.
this in my pocket."
Yeah,
Well,
all
you
the
s-
candies and lollies and
Because
stuff.
it's so, like, it'd be so packed. Like, kids would just, like, run to the canteen.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
kids.
And then people would line up. And we actually had to separate it between, like, year 10, 11s, and 12s. And everyone else on the other side. So it was two entrances.
that's good.
Because the year 8s would just get absolutely beaten up. Just like, get out of the way.
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Yeah, I remember like
Yeah.
we'd line up and then like the year 12s would just push in front
Yeah.
of us.
Just walk
It'd be
straight
like-
in the front.
We'd be like,
Hey.
and they're like, what?
What cuz?
With that bright
What are you
shit and
saying, bro?
everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
what cuz? But it's kind of crazy. It's like when you just start your high school. I swear the year 12s look massive.
Yeah.
And now I look back and I'm like, damn, you
they're
guys are like
tiny.
tiny.
Now, you know, I watched like our
It's the
school used to do-
Blazers, man.
Yeah, it's the
used to do
Blazers.
like
Gives them
leaders
extra.
videos.
Yeah.
And I watched the old leaders videos as like a 23-year-old now. I'm like,
Damn,
they
why are you
look like-
watching kids?
No, I mean like they're like proper like like adult looking.
Yeah.
But then I look at my year, or like my sister's year of graduating. They look like
Yeah.
young kids, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
There's no nutrition in this
But then-
generation's food anymore.
Yeah.
At the same time,
Canteen's too
Yeah,
expensive.
it's just it's all.
at the same time, you
babes.
like you see like fresh juvies going out, and you're like, nah, you look like 23.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happens between like year 11 for them and like first year uni, but something happens. I don't know, it's puberty, but like
Yeah, I don't know.
some motherfuckers look old, bro.
Or like sometimes I'd pick my sister up from school, and there'd be like some tall fucking year 8s,
Ah,
just like 6 foot, and I'm just like, what the hell are they feeding you, bro?
Have you ever watched like the under 16s like basketball drafts and stuff like that?
No.
It's like Tyrance Jones, 14 years old, 7'2", with a 7'5"
Oh my gosh.
wingspan. And you're like, wait, what?
Is that a plane?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Every time I go to Bull Creek Station, there's like 4 bus stops on my way to the train that
Yeah.
you have to go by, and all the high school kids are there, and you have to follow this line because there's so many high school kids. But they're all like 6 foot something, and so I'm literally going through this high school kids, and I'm like,
Don't hit me.
Wait, so everyone's in accordance that we were terrified of older years in school.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Because like it's so different when you join uni and then you don't really care.
yeah, it's like the older you are, the more of a loser you are.
Yeah.
Like, why are you here,
It's
man?
like, damn, you're 40?
Yeah.
Bro, what are you doing here?
And then at school,
Mature.
1 year,
Yeah.
and I was terrified of year 12s.
Yeah.
But if I didn't want to line up, I would just give my money to someone at the front of
Yeah,
the line
to
and
buy-
say, just buy this for
Yeah.
me.
Damn.
I think
Oh,
people would,
connections.
Yeah.
people would steal by like, let's say like let's say I have, this was like, I don't know, a sausage roll, and I got something else, I'd put it underneath and
Yeah.
just show it like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
there's-
so I'd like have the other item underneath and then just show that.
no,
and
we had to
they-
Holding a sausage roll like this, like
They wouldn't see it.
Nah.
Nah,
It's so busy. They're just like quick.
Interesting.
Even at
Yeah.
uni, I used to like
It's so
put
easy to
extra
steal.
shit in the bottom of the bag and then put like a bigger thing on top.
You know what it is? You buy a sausage roll, put the bag, and you put the sauce at the bottom, so they don't see the sauce.
Man,
It's like
look at
30
you
cents for
stealing
the
sauce, bro. You're
Nah,
cold.
bro. You
What?
nah, they used to have
You're
like
a
these
I don't need friends with you.
at uni. They used to have like $3 chicken
library.
wings. Like one
Oh
chicken
yeah,
is
that
$3.
shit was absolute daylight robbery.
Yeah,
What, the
but
tendies?
Is this
No,
like
it was like-
IGA or like?
nah, at the actual curtain
At-
library, they were good and they were
Oh.
pretty big, but it was like $3.50.
The,
Just like, do you remember what your mum used to
Giants.
bring for us when
drum
we went
chicken.
to? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'd put those like at the bottom of the bag and then put like I don't know like a big pastry on top. Just say just a
Yeah.
pastry. And then I have like
Actually
three,
drooping.
and the bag's like oily as fuck at the bottom. But yeah,
The oil
I'm
you
just
start
naturally
seeing
oily.
Oh, what do you guys think about people who consume the food item that they're about to purchase but before they
Oh.
even leave the store?
or at like shopping centers.
Yeah.
At shopping centers is crazy.
Is that illegal or is it not?
Nah,
Well,
it's
I was
not
walking
illegal.
behind this lady the other day, and she just cracked open a soda and just like necked the whole thing
And then
in the
paid.
Woolies. I didn't see if she paid or not.
Yeah.
But
I'd
like,
say that I reckon you get away with that pretty easily.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you just like get a whole bunch of food, just go to like the laundry detergent aisle and just like the whole
Yeah,
rack.
Yeah.
And
Just
just
put the empty
yeah.
cans behind.
like I reckon you could.
yeah, you ever go like grocery
I know
shopping
that
and then
sounds.
you come across like a half-eaten bag of chips and you're just like, how did
Oh
this get here?
god.
So
Yeah.
my girlfriend, she works at
Don't you have a girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god. We already went over this.
Dance come.
Nah, she works at Costco. I don't know if we need to bleep that out, but she used to be at the customer service desk, and she saw someone open like a bag of pastries, take a bite out of the pastry, and put it back. And she was like, "Hey! I saw you take that." And she was like with crunch, nah, you gotta pay for that. And then she's like, "Oh, I was gonna pay for it."
Oh my gosh.
That is
She wanted to
That's
taste test.
That's
Yeah.
some scumbag shit, man.
She was like, it was like,
insane. That though, I reckon if
and then
you
grabs another bag, in separate bags. Like, yeah, this is
The
good.
hell?
and then put it back. And she was like, "Hey, you have to pay for that."
I reckon if you were
Yeah.
like not like bordering homelessness and you're like I'm starving, I reckon you just walk into a Coles,
Just take
yeah,
like
smash
grapes or
a
something.
feet, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they do.
Grapes.
That's literally what they do.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you guys have seen all those videos. They realize that even security guards can't do anything about
they
it.
can't.
Yeah, they do.
So they're just like
nothing,
sitting
bro.
there, like,
Yeah.
Just
Security
shut
guards
it and
aren't
then
actually
walk
allowed
out.
to touch you.
Yeah,
and
they're
they
actually
come back for
crazy.
seconds.
What's the point of a security guard?
There is none.
Like
We
I
had
don't-
them at our bank, and then we fired them because they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's
All they
just
did
like
was start more fights because they just get aggressive, but they
Yeah.
can't lay a finger on
yeah,
them.
they're just there for the
Yeah.
atmosphere. You know?
Well, I'll tell you a story, right? So I've had two run-ins.
Atmosphere.
Two run-ins at my pharmacy. So the first run-in, some lady stole Sunnies,
Damn.
and I chased her, and then it's not like in my store policy to chase her, but I just wanted to like see what she
Yeah.
looked like. So I ran after her, saw her, and I saw the security, and I was like, "Oh, that lady stole from us." And she was like, "Is it in your policy to get it back?" And I was like, "No," but she's like, "Right there. Can you like tell her to give it back?" And she was like, "You can go do that, but I'll just stay there and back you up."
Oh,
And I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck are you here
Is
for?
it-
Was it one of the
Yeah.
security that's like just an old lady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
And then another time, I was meant to tell this on the last episode, but I forgot. So this lady, this Asian lady, I think she was Chinese. She stole, Ensure cans, like the powdered milk.
Ensure the powdered milk.
So we
shit.
sell them for like
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
45.
Man,
That's
they're expensive.
That is
man.
crack for
That's
Chinese.
so
The one we had as a kid.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
but like
formula?
for the
Maybe?
formula,
Oh.
but it's for
Yeah.
adults, like
Yeah.
for older.
Mainland China people,
Yeah, yeah.
man, they come with trolleys of that
Dude,
shit.
It's literally the modern day
Yeah.
life elixir.
Yeah, for China at least.
Yeah.
So she stole it on a Saturday, and because we had ordered it for like another patient, so the manager was like, "Oh, what the hell? There's two missing." We checked the cameras,
Shit.
and she's literally like, because we keep it near the back of the store, she like looks around, put before she puts it in, checks the expiry, puts it in her bag,
no
and
time
then
for
walks out, and then like, oh, I fucking remember her. So the next week on the same Saturday, she comes in. I see her like looking at it. She looks at the item, looks at me, looks at the item, and starts walking away. And I clock her, right. So I start.
Oh, you just clocked her.
No. I
She looked at you.
She- we
You look at me
both
funny.
we both locked eyes, and then she knew that I knew who she was.
Yeah.
I go to my manager, like she's with a patient. I'm like, that's the lady, right? And she's like, oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
So I start like,
Oh, no.
start walking towards her,
Yeah.
and then she starts like walking quicker
She
away.
starts running.
So I run after. I'm like, oi! And she's like a small old lady.
Yeah.
I'm like, oi, you stole from us last week. You need to pay for it. And she's like, what? What? No, I didn't. And then I'm like, come back here. So, and then I don't know why she came back in the store.
And she's like, yeah, no, man, people
You're
like,
actually scared her.
people actually get scared.
Yeah, and like, she comes back, and I'm like, you stole that last week. And she's like, what? This? What do you mean? And then my manager comes with the video footage.
Oh shit!
Did you get the
Oh,
video of like
receipts.
the footage and then the pan out to her?
And there's literally,
That would be a good
it's
TikTok.
literally us going like, this you, right? And she's like, oh. And I'm like, you need to pay us. It's $85. And then she
Wow.
like pulls out this like,
That's a lot of money.
I'm talking like
Wads.
fat,
Oh my gosh.
crisp green,
Oh shit!
all hundreds.
That's
Panda
mad.
and cake looking.
And she's
type.
like, gives
Yeah.
it to me. I'm a nice guy. I'm not a monster. I'm a villain, right? I give her the change back. I still give her the change.
That's $10.50.
That's,
So I'm like-
that's a nice quote on a t-shirt.
That's a nice quote. That's a nice quote.
And
You're
I
a
was like,
monster.
here's your change. Why did you steal? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, don't you ever come back here. And then she
Oh.
leaves. And you know what's so funny, right? The footage of me like chasing her, you can see my freaking rat tail like
Oh.
yeah, it's like
in the horse and goes to Shishima.
it's like
You're the people's hero, bro.
yeah.
You don't need to do that. It's not on your money as well.
Dude,
Well, that's
they're
'cause
gonna
you-
nickname
yeah.
him Rat Tail.
Yeah, everyone, the people at work call me the rat-tailed Vietnamese vigilante.
Jesus.
Yeah. My dad has like a heap of people that come to the shop and steal.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
so at the front of our shop, we've got like all these plants my dad grows.
Mm-mm.
And we had one lady that was coming back and just stealing like not like small, like big plants. Like they are like,
Like heavy? as
yeah,
well?
like heavy,
Yeah.
like,
plants.
yeah, pot plants. And
Oh,
they'd
you
be
sell
like,
them for like $40.
yeah, they'd be like $40.
Those are sad because you have to make them, right?
Yeah, you can grow
We
it.
just
Yeah.
grow. I mean, to be
Oh,
fair,
grow-
Dad just
yeah.
grows them at the back of
That's
the house.
sad though because
but
it
it's
takes
like,
time.
It just
Water
takes,
and
yeah.
fertilizer.
And then he like brings them to the shop, sells them for like $30-$40.
Mm.
And we have one lady that just kept like she was on a tear. Like she'd go through maybe 2 every 4, like 1 a week. She'd come by, check, just walk off. And because
That's crazy.
there's just so much to monitor,
Yeah.
like we just can't keep track of it until the end of the day. When we're bringing the stuff in, we're like, did anyone sell a plant today? And then we just kept checking it. She stole 2 or 3 plants before we were like, okay, everyone, like, if you're not doing anything, you're just watching the camera, which is tough because we have like multiple like counters, so you have to serve people.
Yeah.
And one day, Dad like literally just saw her walking by, and she's like looking around, picks up a plant, and we're like, "That's her! Go chase after her!" And because it's like we don't have any fucking store policy. We're just like, nah, get her. So she walked all the way back to her car. We chased her. Got to her car. My little brother was like filming. I was like, "Why'd you steal? Why'd you steal? Like you stole this plant." She's like, "Oh." And then he's like, "Come back to the shop. You don't have to pay for this." And Dad ended up like overcharging the fuck out of her. She was like, "For the camera monitor fees, for my time to watch the cameras, for the 4 plants you stole, that's $500. I'm calling the police." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And literally pulled out like
Paid her debts.
$500 to just pay us.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's carrying like
Why do
she
these
has, like
have the most money?
stealing-
Yeah.
Why are they
I
stealing?
feel-
well,
and
they
have
just all
money?
carry like
I don't get
cash.
it.
That's why they have money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring the money, and it's like if you get away with it, you get away with it. If
No,
you don't
you
get away with
I
it, you
could've
just
paid
you
for
pay
it.
for
Why
your
would I
karma.
steal it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have money. I don't.
Shit.
Why do I need to
Yeah.
steal?
I had like another lady that was
crazy.
like an older Asian lady as well. I don't know what she was, but she ended up just stealing a couple cards. And it's not really like you steal a
Like
card.
birthday
It
cards?
yeah, like
Oh.
if you steal a card, it's like $2 to
Yeah.
us. It's not a big deal, but it's more just like the fact
principle.
that the principle of people that just come by think they can just get away with it.
Yeah.
So she stole this card, ended up walking back to the supermarket. And Mum was like, "I think she's gone that way." And I'm like running through the Moy market, and I'm like, "All right, what was she wearing?" Like, I don't know what she was wearing. So I had to go back to the shop, look at the cameras. Luckily enough, she was wearing like this really obvious like green and blue hoodie.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, she's wearing that. Going back to the supermarket, I'm running through this fucking supermarket, and I'm like, I don't know, she's here. I think she's gone. Fuck. I went back to the register, and she's standing there just paying for something, and I'm like,
What the
is
hell?
that like, is this the same? Like, nah, no way. Like, she's like, just so casually, like, I've just stolen from this shop. I'm just gonna go around and buy shit. I'm like, hold up. Do you have a card on you? Did you steal something? And she's like, no. Lifted up this fucking melon, and there's like 3 birthday cards underneath there, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta come back to the shop with me.
So
I literally like tailed her for like 50 meters as she walked through a shopping center, like
What
head
the
in
hell?
shame, goes back to the shop, and I'm like,
Shit.
all right, that's $5. Like the cards that probably cost her like $2. I'm like,
yeah.
But it's like, why steal from
That's
one
so
shop and then pay
Yeah.
another one?
Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah.
that's so.
I guess because
annoying.
like you can look at delis and small
Cost
convenience stores and be
yeah.
like,
Just take
Yeah.
advantage.
it's not.
The thing
yeah.
is, like, I can understand why if like because the pharmacy I work at is like it's not my money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a
Yeah.
big company, whereas like
Mm.
that's your family store,
Yeah.
so
it's
it's
different.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like for a big company, you're like, they'll just count that as a loss and
Loss,
they'll
yeah.
get reimbursed for it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Shit ton of money.
Yeah.
You guys, have you guys seen those bags that have the slip, like the pocket underneath,
or like
Oh,
false
really?
bottoms.
so like false bottoms?
No.
Yeah, so essentially it's like a regular shopping bag, but there's the bottom of the bag and then it's like a flap.
Damn.
And you
Oh,
put
to
it
put
under.
like stuff
Yeah,
under.
yeah.
That's
And my
Oh
dad
my
caught one of them.
God.
It was just like full of Panadol packets underneath the flap.
Shit.
Because they're expensive, you
Yeah.
know. What I mean?
And they're small.
Yeah, and so like they come up to you, they'll take everything out of the bag, you know, and they put it away. But
Oh shit.
yeah, you can still hear like ruffling.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Panadol,
There's some scumbag stuff, man.
Panadol's not even
Yeah.
expensive. Like you can
You
get
can-
like
yeah,
But if
generic.
you get 20 Panadol packets, that's it.
It's true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like we sell boxes of 100 for like $4, and it's probably cheaper at other places.
yeah, it's just I don't know.
That's
I think when people steal, it's not like a how much am I saving here?
It's
just-
I can get away with
Can I
it.
get away
Yeah.
with it? So,
get away with
It's like
it.
little things you can just get rid of.
yeah.
But there are like a lot of, I find it's weird, like a lot of old people have this like habit of stealing. Like I don't know what it is. It's like,
Yeah.
No one would suspect them.
yeah, it's almost like they seem more suspected because they're like, because they're old. I'm like, I'm just not gonna. It's
The
fine.
thing is, we had a person who kept stealing, and what he would do is he'd sell it to
Oh.
other people for a cheaper
Sell it back
price.
to you guys.
Oh my God.
Like he was.
I'll help you out.
Yeah, he'd like steal stuff from the pharmacy and then like sell it to like whatever community he's part of for a cheaper price.
Damn.
Yeah, and then he like we called him and he got banned.
He's hustling.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's one reason I can see why people would steal.
Well, we had one. Mum was telling me about this one. This is between other lotto stores. So we have like scratchies tickets. And there was a chick that worked at another lottery center, probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes away from us. But she would come in, I'd say once every like 2 months with this like fat stack of scratchies, all winners. And so if you,
I wish that was
yeah, but it's like,
me. I'm instantly jealous.
but if the scratchy wins over $500, we can legally just say, you have to go to Lottery West and Super.
Or like a bigger
Oh,
lottery.
because too
Yeah.
much money.
But she
to-
would like cash in like, say like, that's probably like 50 odd tickets
Mm.
that are all like $20 to $50. So the total will come to like $1,000 in payouts.
Yeah.
And we can't just say, oh no, we can't pay you.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is that to have that many winners, you probably have to buy like 5 times as much.
Yeah.
Which is weird for someone that was, I reckon she was like early to mid 20s. I mean, like,
Gambling
that's,
addiction.
like, that's weird for someone to be
Maybe
that
that was-
young.
yeah.
And then probably the total cost of the tickets to have won would be like $400-500, which means that the amount she's be spending would be like $2,000.
So what was the scam here?
Well,
Wow.
she worked at another lottery center.
Are you not allowed to buy lotto tickets?
You can buy tickets from your own place.
Yeah.
But we're like, this girl's way too young to be spending $2,000 on scratchies. And then one of the customers was like, oh, I know her from like that lottery center down the road. And he ended up going back to that place and they're like, hey, one of your staff is like coming through and checking tickets. And apparently she was stealing like massive wads of like scratchies.
Oh, and
Oh my
cashing it
God.
out.
Cashing
It's
out
just like
other
any
places.
second.
Yeah.
Dude.
Gosh.
And that's like a lot of dudes that like in the, I don't know, I wouldn't say bikey, but like a lot of guys that are trying to wash cash, they just buy bulk scratchies and then they just wash their cash like that. If they win, they win. If they don't win, it's cash they shouldn't have anyway.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There was like a kid that I think
Damn.
my mate worked at Dog Swamp,
Yeah.
Yokai.
Awesome.
And yeah, there was a kid that came in with a stolen credit card
Blur.
and he bought a whole bunch of scratchies and just happened to win the first prize on it. So he won $100,000 off a scratchy
with a stolen.
with a stolen credit card, and he went to court, and all he had to do was pay back the amount he spent.
He still
Yeah.
got to keep,
Yeah, he got to keep the
prize
money.
What's his
Oh.
money? Yeah.
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 Well, they were just like,
Fuck.
yeah, they were just like, oh, we can reimburse you for the cash that you spent, which was like $300.
Yeah.
But he got to keep the 100 grand.
What the
Yeah. They were just like, oh, you know, he had the
He
choice
doesn't
of
give a shit.
Yeah,
Damn,
I was like,
yeah,
that's
it could
so
care less.
like, yeah, I guess it's not like if you were the person that lost a credit card, you can't just be like,
That's my
that's my money because it's not like you want to spend it on that
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
But,
You got
Shit.
back what you lost
Yeah.
You
anyway.
probably paid back more. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
don't know.
well, like, if someone dropped $20 on the floor and then someone picked up that $20 and went and bought a winning like lottery ticket, whose money is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unclaimed.
it's yours.
my money.
Unclaimed.
It's me.
I'll give you $20 back plus interest.
So, moral of the story: Asian old ladies are the ones that you need
Yeah.
to look out for.
Yeah.
in any
Old
store.
ladies in general, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old
That's
men,
crazy.
no problems.
Yeah.
Old ladies,
Yeah.
they're suspicious.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But like the best way to like stop stealing is just like acknowledge them. Because
Yeah.
if you like see them being shifty, just ask, "Oh, how can I help?" And then they'll just be like, "Oh, I'm just looking," and then leave.
Yeah.
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 Otherwise, they'll just
If you let them just linger, they just end up going around and be like, oh, I can steal shit.
yeah.
But what we find the toughest are the crackies that come in and they're just really just shifty.
Yeah.
They're probably actually not there to steal, but they're just like really like their movements are very eccentric.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, this person's here to steal. And then they spend like 3 hours in the shop and end up spending like $400 because they just shit with their money.
Yeah.
Like they'll buy like weird knickknacks that
They don't need.
yeah.
It's like government money.
Yeah.
Just got paid.
They'd be buying like 4 broomsticks and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Clean
Yeah,
it up.
I know, but it's
You
like
want for it once. It
Yeah.
does it. It's super clean.
it's hella exhausting because you're watching them for like an hour and a half. You're
Oh
like,
yeah, you gotta keep an
please,
eye out.
like, please just go.
Damn.
But then they end up spending the most money, and you're like, oh, okay. They buy like little boxes of glitter, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, buy arts and crafts. What are you running, bro?
It's
Yeah.
like giving it to his daughter for her birthday.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there like,
Yeah.
don't steal.
This
You
fucking
know, man. You
But
feel
to
like
be
a shit
fair,
person.
the best way to ever get back to someone that you hate and it be like legally okay is just like throw glitter on their
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's
hard-
the
it's
method
so hard
that
to
Adam
get
told me with the alarm.
Yeah.
Put the
I
alarm
used to
down
think
the-
of that as well.
Yeah, so I had this.
That's the best method I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
When I first started in real estate, like the girls that were doing inspections, they got given this thing from REWA, which is like the governing body of real estate. They gave them like this little, you get little
Fritz
trinkets,
got one of those.
like you get like pens, pads of paper with the branding on it, whatever. But the best one they gave was like this little like keychain, which was like a it's like this thing with a little button. You press it, and I don't know what it does. I've never pressed it, but it just goes like ape
Do you
shit
need,
loud.
you need it to be pressed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, just
preventing alarm.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
a alarm.
Yeah.
You press it, everyone just, alright, it's time.
It's like I'm getting. But yeah, so that's what it was for, and I was like, damn. There was one dude I hated. Like he just like, just such a hater. Ironically. But yeah, so then I asked the girls in the office, I was like, can I have this? Because I don't imagine anyone else would need this. And we had heaps, so I took one. And my get back at him plan was just to like
Chuck it down there.
Well, I just go to his house at like 2 a.m, pull the pin, chuck it on his roof, and just let it stick in the gutter, and just let it ring the whole night.
Bro, that's
was like-
like, you make it sound like it's a
Yeah.
freaking grenade.
Yeah, yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah, it's just like so harmless, doesn't do any damage,
Yeah.
just ruins your night, and I'm like, that'd be perfect.
It probably ruins 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Those little batteries
Yeah.
last forever.
Yeah.
And you're like, where's that noise coming from?
Yeah. No, that would wig me
Yeah.
out.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'd never do it, never done it, so.
That would be hilarious.
Anyway, we should end it there.
Okay.
Tune in 2 weeks, and we're gonna do some Reddit threads. New plan.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
We'll be back on
Yes.
schedule. Tough crowd.
Yeah, every 2 weeks will be good.
Yeah, I was getting.
I like that episode.
Yeah, that was wholesome. It's good to like have a couple weeks in between.
Yeah, because you don't get dry. Yeah, I think this will be better.
Adam, these are actually genuinely very comfortable.
Yeah.